yeah.
Oh, some
different. Oh,
penis.
Your host, the outlaw.
Penis.
You can find me on Twitter at Justin High. You can find me on Twitter at MMMshow. And today, I am eating cheese crackers in honor of Meefloaf's birthday because I've heard that Meefloaf likes cheese crackers. Is that true?
I hate crackers.
Wait, well, no need to get all racial.
Well, we know he's not going to be booking Lucha Underground anytime soon. Happy birthday, Meef.
Coming in hot, man. I'll tell you what, though, is that
a dildo? What the fuck was that? Was that a Phantasma purple dildo? I just saw a purple dick-shaped object.
It's a
Ooh la la!
What is that?
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Sorry, it's my travel knife.
Oh, your travel knife. Are you on the road too?
I'm in a hotel.
What's her name and how much did she cost?
She's asleep.
And it only cost you the price of the wedding, right?
Asleep or dead, one of the two.
I'm in Hilton Head, South Carolina myself. In a very nice Omni hotel. Not as nice. It's a shame I didn't get to do the show yesterday when I was still in Austin because that place was dope. If you don't,
where'd you say you were, Justin?
I'm in South Carolina in Hilton Head.
God damn it! I said, where were you yesterday?
I was in flying. I flew from a different place yesterday, somewhere in Texas named Austin.
Price check on a jackass. My Austin is broken right now. It's not coming out right. Ugh.
That wasn't terrible.
It's Terry Funk has taken over.
Yeah. Justin, I'm an old man, and I want to say happy birthday to Meefloaf. I'm in my tidy whities, and forever.
Did you happen to see that Mick Foley 20 Years of Hell special, Casey?
I didn't. No. As much as I love Mick Foley, I do not like the WWE or subscribe to the network. So,
you don't have a network right now. Okay.
No, only one I subscribe to is NJPW World.
What's going on in New Japan these days? I haven't watched for a while since the tournament.
Okay, well, Taichi won the never open weight title from Goto. Another one for Suzuki-gun. We won't mention anything else that happened with Suzuki-gun. Nothing to talk about there. Nothing. Naito, nothing. And the tag league's coming up. I think that it's going to be someone stupid like the Killer Elite Squad winning it, but I hope that it's the best friends, Chucky T and Beretta. They're not going to win. They probably won't even win one match, but here's to dreaming. The Young Bucks aren't in the tournament, so you don't have to worry about them.
That's a good thing. They're too busy counting all their money still, I bet.
And they've been very quietly teasing Evil. Well, not so quietly teasing if you watch the English commentary. Evil versus Jericho again. So Jericho's probably going to attack Evil at the Long Beach show or something. And yeah, they announced new merchandise, including New Japan Pro Wrestling duct tape for all those Bullet Club fans that can't get a date. And
which is how many of them?
All of them. You know what? I like the Bullet Club, and I've never.
No, Byron had a date once. He's a Bullet Clubber.
Oh yeah,
and they call themselves.
That was on the show.
Mind Bullet Club.
You don't mind Bullet Club either?
No, you know what? I like the Bullet Club.
I hate the fans. I hate the people who get their T-shirts made with the different versions, like their mates' names for each other, nicknames.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, anybody who has their own custom Bullet Club T-shirt is kind of a wanker.
Well, I guess I'm not sending Meef his birthday Meef Club shirt. God damn it.
Whoops. Sorry, Chase. I didn't mean to blow that for you.
It's okay. No, I like the Bullet Club. I have a Bullet Club shirt. I have a Kenny Omega Bullet Club shirt. I like Kenny Omega. Okay. I just like Suzuki Gun more, and my Suzuki Gun shirt is fucking dope that I just got. See it on my Twitter.
I'm just putting up the that little thing that tells people we're actually on the air.
You know what's fucking nuts though is I ordered that shirt from the UK using Royal Post. They charged me £5 for shipping, and it got here okay, and it only took like a month. That's fucking amazing.
Did it get there before your King Diamond?
You know what? It took less time than King Diamond took to get to me.
I feel like King Diamond was in Scandinavia whittling that action figure for you, which is why it took so long.
Oh God, I wish. I still haven't even opened mine yet.
What's that, Meef?
Juvie was working in the office that day.
Oh,
twilighting.
You just like, do you want a King Diamond figure, man? He's metal, man. He's the juiciest metal man. Yeah. Mother.
Tasty. So your name.
Mother.
It's like Casey. That sounds like tasty. Tasty. That was it.
It's like, I like
tasty, mother.
Tasty. I like to get tasty and juicy with his testicles. Mother. I don't know why I started talking about my balls. I've got a recommendation.
You were talking about New Japan. You were trying to catch me up on New Japan. Am I?
Okay. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, like Ishii didn't beat Kenny Omega for the belt, but the match was good. But the G1 match they had was better in my opinion, and in Zach's opinion too, because we were talking about that. And
where is Zach? When's he coming back on the show?
I don't know, man. Maybe when we launch our new website that should be up within the next 2 weeks. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but we actually we hired my homie Kevin to do some art for us, not Cross. And
not Cross, yeah.
It's actually Kevin Nash that's going to be drawing all of the stuff for us. Big Daddy Cool.
Is it taking a while because he pulled his quad on the way to the computer?
Yeah, he did. He hit his quad on the artist's table. And he refused to draw the picture unless he was wearing a little black glove. And no, but we're getting some artwork done for the site. We want to use some original art. We want to showcase my homie Kevin's artwork. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I got to write some articles up. I may be writing about the comic I want to recommend to everybody right now.
Is that the one where Marty the Moth takes on Ricky Banderas in a spy versus spy esque cartoon? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh no, you didn't work on that, did you?
No, because if I did, I feel like it would have captured the spirit of Mad Magazine a little bit better because I'm a Mad Magazine aficionado. But,
okay, here's what I'll say about that because I like that comic, but the idea was great. The blood and gore was great.
Yeah,
but the Marty half of the gag at the end wasn't as funny as it could have been.
You know why? Because they're not allowed to use their known characters in the script, so it's just like, hey, let's use like their second best known versions of them.
No, for Ricky, he's using like his fourth.
Yeah, that's true, because he's not even fucking Messias either. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. But the art's good. I feel like the art definitely does capture Mad Magazine. The writing, maybe not, but you know what? It'll probably get there. And I respect what they're doing because I love Mad Magazine, so anything that will evoke that feeling in someone is a home run in my book. But that's actually not what I was going to suggest to everyone.
Oh, no. What were you going to suggest?
Okay, it's a new Vertigo book that's out, and I know you like the Vertigo books, Justin.
Yes, sir.
It's called Border Town, and holy shit, it's great. It has all this stuff that MMMshow listeners would like. Like, it has a retarded person in a wrestling mask, and that's half of our audience, probably. So it also has some of the mythology that you would see in Lucha Underground if certain people didn't want to not play the character, like McGlanticulty. You asked me to pronounce it last week, and I didn't even try, Meef, but there we go.
McGlanticulty. Nice.
No, it's got some chupacabra action in it. It's got people getting eaten by fucking boars. It's got skinheads getting the shit beat out of them. It's pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, that is Border Town by Eric Esquivel, Ramon Villalobos, and Tamara Bonvillian.
I'm getting another cracker for your birthday, Meefloaf. Hey, Meefloaf. What are you doing for your birthday?
Wrestling.
Who are you wrestling?
Flamita and Bandido.
Oh
yeah. I actually nearly did twice today, so that's quite fun.
Why?
I got London last night back with Bandido and Flamita. That was quite amazing.
I
had to teach English people.
You gotta catch him.
Look.
Catch him on the dive and do a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Not
Speak, Meefloaf.
Cadabora?
Cabrada.
There we go. But they did a move out into the crowd, but basically they cable tied the chairs together. So if there's video footage of it ever coming out, there's basically me lifting, throwing, moving chairs as much, and I'm just moving the entire row at once to move it out of the way so no one broke their neck. Broke a chair and broke mine.
You're like the young boy for all of Lucha Libre in England.
He is. This is a young boy antics.
Where are those guys from the Lucha Underground UK? Rich and those guys, right? Isn't that his name, Rich?
I don't know.
Why aren't they there helping you? Shouldn't they be there helping you?
Does he say my name is Rich? You look like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch?
No.
I
don't know. Those guys seem to be getting a lot further than a lot of people. They're getting licenses and doing all sorts of fun stuff.
They're doing good merch and like actually figuring shit out. It would be nice if that happened here in the country that the show is based on. But
Lucha Underground UK guys, is there any possibility we could convince you to move to Southern California and just do it here for the real company? Pretty please.
Yes.
Nicely done. Nice. Good on you. Good on you, Mike.
Yes.
They've reached out to the people who actually that section of the media over there. So they've got the designs, and then it's like they've got to figure on their way out to get it printed and embroidered or whatever. So it's not like a direct thing. It's just more like the Lucha Underground guys have gone, you're allowed to use our licenses or whatever.
Yeah, I think they're paying a license fee to use the licenses.
I've never seen that not be cool. His shirt is fucking cool too. Like that is an awesome ass shirt that they did for Cross. And it's like, so instead I get that ugly ass fucking Prince Puma shirt or that Pentagon shirt with the shit streak in the background. Like, get these guys on this shit, man.
Wait, what shirt have they done for Cross? The Lucha Underground guys did something for Cross?
The UK Lucha Underground guys.
Basically, yeah, so the Lucha Underground UK guys have the original thing is like, I think, I can't remember the name of the podcast or whatever they do. But basically, they've released one for Cross for Impact. So it's just it's Killer Cross.
Yeah, and it looks good. Nice. It's a really cool design. Yeah, I like it. I think it's available on Pro Wrestling Tees. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it.
Because if it's not, I'm thinking of another cool Cross shirt that is on there that's in his store.
Is it the one with the X, the red X?
That's the regular Impact one.
Yeah, that's that one is available on Pro Wrestling Tees, I think. Yeah, I think it's a drawing one, right? Like,
yeah, that's the one that they did. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's on Pro Wrestling Tees or if I just saw it on Twitter now. It's a fucking cool design, though. But yeah,
I mean, I think Smack Talk is their Twitter. The other guy's original thing.
Gotcha.
Wait, Smack Talk the SmackDown video games podcast?
Look, there's a lot of podcasts that have very similar names. Yeah. Like there's a Mayhem show out there that people never get us confused with, and
hey, it's
one that's like Last Real Heels. Was it 2 Heels and a Mark or whatever?
Yeah,
it's called 2 Heels 1 Cup.
2 Heels 1 Cup, yeah.
And it's a Patreon exclusive.
I've heard that Urban is coming after us. What have we done to Urban now? I don't
know. Did we not plug his Patreon? Because he is doing some cool shit on there. From what I've seen.
I should probably give him $1 a month and go check it out then, shouldn't I? If
Possibly.
anybody's watching this is a fan of The Last Real Heels, which I'm sure many, many of you are, because most of you only really watch this show because they're not doing a show half the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're back, by the way. You should watch them instead of us.
Yeah.
Or simultaneously at the same time as us, so that you can feel equally as intoxicated by their presence as most do.
I feel like
not
you
not
could
along
watch
with-
them instead of us. 100%. I agree with that, Justin, because then I could Spider-Man more and talk less.
I'm not letting you leave the show to play Spider-Man.
I'm literally playing Spider-Man right now, so it's not.
Oh,
really a problem.
okay. So great. You don't even have to leave the show.
That's a
You're just gonna,
euphemism. That is a euphemism.
for shooting his gooey webs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Gross. Hey, Thunder Rosa's in the chat room. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Mel.
I hope
Hello,
your
Cobra Moon. Hello, Queen.
I hope your ratings didn't go down too much having Justin's face on your
Wait,
show.
whoa.
That stupid pillow.
First of all,
David Bowie pillow. Oh.
that pillow was the best thing
Suck
in
dick.
Austin. Are you kidding me? You don't like David Bowie? Really? So, for those of you who don't follow me on social media, I had this sweet pad in Austin I didn't get it for myself, and my travel coordinator got it for me for the TV show that I work on. And it was dope. It had like a record player with like the Nighthawk soundtrack, dope. It had a David Bowie pillow, super dope. Had like, a refrigerator. Actually, this room has almost all
was
the same things.
pillow? Was that pillow anatomically correct, like the labyrinth?
Yeah, did it have the giant labyrinth dick bulge? They even made it on an action figure?
The cod piece was part of
No,
the duvet.
Justin, that is not a cod piece. That was all dick, bro.
Oh, that was all dick.
Mhm.
That was all.
Maybe a little bit of taters, like mostly meat, some taters maybe near the bottom. But you basically are more of a hipster than Byron now, is what you're sounding like.
Yeah, well, it was a cool hipstery room, and I enjoyed it. Damn it! And anyway, so I was in Austin. Mel was up there doing some shopping for Austin.
You were in Austin? What?
Yes, I was in Austin.
I ain't down for that shit, Justin. Think you got me confused with Roman Reigns?
I was working for the Authority in Austin. Anyway,
Plus, he beat you like a woman.
I was in Austin working, and Mel saw that I was there and swung through and said, "What's up?" And I forced her to eat some food.
And
but it
then
was a
she
very
gave
good
you
food.
the Stone Cold Stunner. It said DTA, you stupid piece of trash.
That was it's coming back to you.
It's coming back. You know what? I think when I drink this Mountain Dew, it just makes me a little phlegmy, and it's Code Red. Code Red Mountain Dew, the good stuff.
See, Casey, if you drank a lot of beer, I think you would probably be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
If I drank a lot of beer, I would be fat as shit because this soda's already fucking me up.
That's true. You probably would be. Anyway, so it was fun. I got to hang out with Thunder Rosa. Go check out her YouTube page, Thunder Rosa 22, and you can see a little bit of a video that we cut that night hanging out.
Did you jump out of the cake, Justin?
I did not jump out of Brian's cake. Happy birthday, Brian, by the way.
Happy birthday, Brian.
I did not jump out of Brian's cake.
Do Brian and Meef have the same birthday?
I was going to do like the Under Siege thing. What? Brian and Meef? No, because Brian's birthday was... When was your actual birthday? Your actual birthday was yesterday, Meef?
Friday, 28th.
That's yesterday for us, Meef, on this side of the ponds.
And I think Brian's was actually...
That's 2 days ago.
Thursday, I want to say. So you're very close.
It's fucking scary that Meef's from the future.
He's very Aerostarish.
We're all fucked.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say he's more like Kushida because he like only wins matches that don't matter.
Hey, wait a minute. Thunder Rosa just said the music sucked. My music did not suck. Those records were good, fine records. That
You should have had some Tangerine Dream.
Nighthawks soundtrack was awesome.
Should have had some.
Just say that.
Should have had some Misfits. If you were with hipster ass Matt Cross, he would have had the Misfits because even though he's a hipster, he listens to good music. Just saying.
Yeah, Rich is in the chat as well. I believe that is Rich from Lucha Underground UK, and he says there's 2 Killer Cross shirts that he's done now.
Yeah, we were giving very, very high props. I don't know if you heard us or not, but how cool the cross shirts are, which I guess you heard or you wouldn't be responding to it in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
Apparently Thunder Rosa is cutting all kind of promos on my musical taste. We might have to take this to the ring. We might have to have some kind of intergender kind of lockup fisticuffs.
Oh wow! The James Ellsworth of the MMM show, Justin Harvey.
Look, I know she's a lot better than your buddy Zack Sabre Jr., but because I know I can kick his ass. That'd be way tougher for me.
Oh, can I say fuck Zack Sabre Jr. on this podcast?
That was actually where I was leading to until I saw that Thunder Rosa was in the chat. AKA Cobra Moon, for those of you who don't know her as Thunder Rosa, Cobra Moon. And also soon to be in another promotion, another televised promotion, I believe. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about that, but
probably nothing, Justin. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, I don't even know. No, but I was just gonna say that Zack Sabre Jr. was gonna wrestle Evil, and he called Halloween rubbish in one of his promos.
Whoa! What? Zack Sabre Jr. disparaged the best holiday of them all?
Yeah, right, and I felt like that was a personal attack on my religion, and I don't care if it was in character. It was terrible, and now I don't like Zack Sabre Jr. anymore. So I have a Zack Sabre Jr. shirt. It's probably up for grabs, unless he, officially comes on the show and says, "Fuck you, Justin," and I like Halloween.
No, I think that what's going to happen is that Zack Sabre Jr. and I are going to find each other in a dark alley one night, and fisticuffs will ensue, and I will win.
Oh, dude, we can totally hear Meef having sex right now if we're quiet.
That is not what is happening. He's just eating cake. It's just cake.
It's cake. I thought he was eating macaroni and cheese. That's what it sounded like to me.
I've muted you, Meefloaf. You're supposed to mute yourself when you're having a personal conversation in the background of a live podcast.
No, you mean like Byron. See, this is what happens when we don't leave good examples for our young boys. Things like this happen. But it's cool because half of New York City had to hear me yelling about colonics out of Byron's phone, when his headphones died. So.
Thunder Rosa, what are you doing? Do you just want to come on the show? Do you want me to send you an invite? Just let me know.
Casey a present.
Oh, awesome! Yay!
What have you gotten him?
It's a beautiful pumpkin. Look at it. It's a We Hate Zack Sabre Jr. club member card.
I bought Casey a present today too.
Really?
I did, but I ate most of your present because it was a box of Count Chocula.
Oh, dude, I already ate a whole box. I'm on to Blueberry right now. I'm eating them in like expiration date reverse order. But yeah, you can find all the monster cereals at Target, even the shitty West Coast ones. Man. I hope you have Target in the UK, Meef. I think you do. Maybe you can find some monster cereal.
All my favorite people are in the chat, by the way. Rebecca's in the chat. Zeus is in the chat. Rich is in the chat. Thunder Rosa's in the chat. Mal's in the chat.
Is there not a wrestling show in Southern California today? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. We must have picked the right day to do a show because all the cool kids came out.
Well, you know why?
Since
we have a lot of people in the chat just to wish Meef a happy birthday.
Right, that's my question. Does anybody in the chat room actually care about Meefloaf? Is that why you're here?
Yes.
Just to wish him a happy birthday?
Dude, everyone loves Meefloaf. He's the favorite young boy of the show because everyone let's put it this way.
It's the hair. It's not the mustache, that's for sure.
No, it's the mustache. Jim kind of makes everyone angry since he's never here because he's balls deep.
But see, Jim tells us all week long like what we should talk about on the show, and he has all these hot angles and all this great stuff to say, and then he goes to all the great indie events, and he's supposed to come back in here and report on them, and then Jim doesn't show up, and then when I go out to a wrestling show with Jim, he gets mad because everybody on the planet recognizes me, and then they don't recognize him, and they'll run up to me and say, "Hey, can I get a picture?" And then they'll make Jim take the picture.
Yeah, Jim Sakafotos Velasco, as we call him at the Lucha shows. Yeah, hey, it's fine. Fucking Spider-Man's a photographer, and I'm playing his game right now.
Oh my
God. There you go.
All right, am I ready to talk about Lucha Underground yet? Am I allowed?
No. I got another thing to request from.
Happy birthday, Brian! Brian's in the chat room too.
Happy birthday, Brian!
Happy birthday to our other birthday boy this week.
I want to ask everyone in the chat not to tell me in the chat because I'm not gonna fucking read it. Tweet it at me. Cool shit to do at Disney World because I am going later this year with my girlfriend. Boom.
Disney World?
Disney World.
The O-Town one?
Oh yeah. O-Town. You know my homies that did that Inspector Gadget theme song. Respect for the the Inspector Gadget movie. Shit, it's an actual boy band. O-Town. I think you might have had that in the vinyl.
Oh, we had O-Town.
Oh yeah. I'll take you to O-Town, Meef. Don't worry, baby.
Rich had a great comment on our last episode, by the way. In the comment section, he said they should have called Chelsea Green Venena and play her as the sister of Veneno.
Veneno always bothered me, and we need to just completely ignore he ever existed, since that was already a fucking existing luchador name, DJ.
Well, I'm pretty sure Reclusa is not an existing luchador.
No, because he might have found out how to finally access Lucha Wiki, or because I just thought he was playing it safe. Like, if I make a name as shitty as Big Bad Steve or Jake Strong, that won't exist. So I'm okay. But Veneno, hey, yeah, let's name a spider guy after one of Spider-Man's greatest villains. Movie opens like next week, I think. No, that it's already been done. There's a Veneno already, and he had nothing to do with Spider-Man. He was part of the Puerto Rican stable in CMLL, I think.
Kamel?
Yeah, it's been a while. This is like 2002 when he had like the Puerto. Yeah, you know what? It would have been CMLL. It was him and like Pierroth and like all this stuff.
Can I just call Chelsea Reckle USA instead?
Yeah.
You can just call her Chelsea. I mean, that works too.
I'm sure that's what she prefers.
Casey's point just brought me on something though. I need to say something. There's a guy who wrestles in the UK, and he needs to go fuck himself.
Would that be the
who? Whoa!
He's called El Fantasmo,
and he won the fucking New Japan UK Cup.
Yeah. But the thing is not only is his name El Fantasmo, which is basically copyright problems. He used to dress up as Angelica's shit twin. And he even nicked the Angelico slidey shades, the slits in them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now going by ELP. He's now going by ELP, which is Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and even using on his shirt that ELP font, the way they used to have the like diamond shape.
You're saying he's just
and I just want to burn him.
I'll agree with you that he's completely derivative. Especially if he's stealing Phantasma's gimmick, which was already kind of a stolen idea from this little known comic book called The Phantom.
But he's actually totally literally he's put a PH instead of an F, and then changed an A to an O.
Yeah,
and
and
I stand there and give him the middle finger.
I'm gonna make my name just Phantasm, and I'm gonna have my tights are gonna make my balls look silver,
Golden
like the balls from Phantasm,
Silver.
That would be dope.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have an old guy stand in my corner and just point at people and say, "Boy."
All right, I'm going to start talking about this little television show that I like. It's called Lucha Underground.
Wouldn't you rather talk about the Phantasm movies? Because that opening scene in the first one, that dude totally fucked the tall man, and it messed my head up, man.
I mean, I can talk about Bandido if you want.
Okay, you can talk about that. It's your birthday, Meefloaf. It's whatever you want to do, man. This is your show.
So, for my birthday, I got Flamito versus Bandido, which was amazing. And I was very happy because when Lucha Libre guys come over here, they put them against the little white boys who don't know how to fucking wrestle. More than one style. So it never really gels that well. So when the Lucha guys come over, they can wrestle different styles, but British guys don't gel with them too well. So I got a decent match. And then tonight it was the Rascals versus Flamita and Bandido, which was the best match of the night.
Who the fuck
Although
are
for
the
Casey-
Rascals, Meef?
Went and Desmond Xavier.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're good. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I know these guys.
EWG.
Yeah.
So they've been doing that quite a few times, that tag team match. That's pretty cool. But I also got to see Miko Satomura in a ring at the same time as Walter.
That's amazing. Did she
And
kick
he
his
killed her.
fucking ass? Oh, see, that's how you know it's not a shoot.
He gave her a big boot. And he hit her square in the face. It was, yeah. She did
For
fuck
you,
him.
for you Miko Satomura fans, I want you to watch the Gaia Girls documentary. See what she's like when she's actually mad at someone. Holy fucking shit! Shoot, drop kick to the mouth. Oh my god, it was insane. Yeah, I can't recommend that documentary enough. By the way, you can find it online. I think it's on Daily Motion now. It's called Gaia Girls. It was done in the UK. Excellent documentary. It's pretty hilarious because it's also very translated in the UK. I don't think all of those women are saying bloody so many times in Japanese. But but it's a great documentary. I love it. I really do. And yeah, as far as wrestling documentaries go, it's up there as one of the best Japanese wrestling documentaries I've seen. But there's not a whole lot of those that are in English, and I wish there were more.
More Japanese wrestling documentaries?
Yeah, because the one that is on Ishikawa from Battle Arts, I bought that shit online, and it's fucking awesome.
Why don't we make one? I think we should make one where you and Kevin Cross sit in a room as the main set piece and go through the history of your favorite moments in Japanese wrestling, and then we'll just tell the stories. And
I feel like we would never get the rights for the actual footage, so it would just be me and Cross sitting there.
We could just use some of
Saying,
Kevin's
"Man."
money. I hear he's got it all stored in a briefcase that he never had to use for something else.
Well, I hope that thing's not stuck in Mexican customs. I think that's why he never got it back. Yeah, man, he has a title shot, Conan. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Just
let's
saying.
right. Let's think long term here, guys. Let's bring it back. Anyway, all right. Can I talk about Lucha Underground now, Meef?
I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, to understand where Lucha Underground is this week, you have to go back to last week, where Marty beat Dragon Azteca Jr. after he caught a beatdown from Phoenix, and then Penta beat Mill and Cuerno. Oh, and Marty got the Gift of the Gods title by doing that, and then Penta beat Mill and Cuerno again. And then Marty cashed in his his belt case, his whatever.
Boo!
And he Martied in the bank. That's what it is. He cashed in his Marty in the bank. And,
Martin Loincloth.
Boo!
with a little help from Reckel USA, also known as Chelsea Awesome. Love
Also
that girl.
known as Boo!
He beat Casey's golden lover, Penta El Zero Dark Miedo.
Dude, I'd like to think Penta would have higher standards than me. I'm just saying.
Yes. Was he wearing the gold? No, he doesn't wear the gold outfit in Lucha Underground, does he?
No. He wears the black and sometimes a little bit of red.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Indies
gold.
outfit, right? Well, when he first debuted, he was doing the red, white, and black one, right?
No, just the straight up black and white one. And then he started doing black and white with some zebra stripes, and then he'll throw a little red in there. And
Yeah,
was
no,
all
it was
black,
the
and now
zebra
it's black
stripe
and
one was the one he was doing first season Lucha Underground a lot.
yeah, Cerro Miedo match, he had the zebra stripe.
That's
mask.
kind of like the
Perro.
Perros Del Mal one, though, right?
Yeah, and
it's a
I
blood one.
love that mask. Byron has one, and it's really good.
Oh, I hate that guy.
It's okay. I heard he's been found dead in the sewers in New York, and that's why he's not with us right now.
Well, speaking of
he's
dead,
leading right turtles.
after the recap of Stryker using some nonsense letter from Antonio to explain to us everything that happened last week instead of just giving us a recap,
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you only have $5 to make the show.
Well, they spent some of their money wisely this year, though. I like a lot of the vignettes a lot.
Like, hey man, we can have a video package or we can have catering. So let's just have a fucking letter.
Read that shit.
It's like we can have a recap or we can have lights on over the ring.
But Casey, this is one I gotta get your feelings on. Antonio basically calls for the sacrifice of one green monster, the Jack Evans, the father of modern Lucha Libre, Jack Evans.
Yeah, from the
Dragon
heavens,
Slayer, Jack
the Star
Evans.
Destroyer, the Star Destroyer, the Drunken Master, one of my favorite wrestlers in the whole world, the inventor of modern Lucha Libre, the man who has training from the Hard Dungeon, the creator of the 640, 620, whatever the fuck. I don't know math.
Hey, Rebecca, you need to replace the word looking in your sentence. Byron's in New York blanking for pedos. So figure out what the real word that should be in that sentence is, because it shouldn't be looking.
Spreading.
No, it's looking. He wants to get his
yeah. Let's
him and Gary Glitter.
Mad Libs are fun. Oh man. Look. We all know why this happened. We've covered it on the show before. I'm still angry. Because when you have a star as great as Jack Evans, you make sure he's happy at all times. If he says, I'm kind of pissed off right now, you say, bro, would you like some ice cream? Let's talk about it. And then you get him some ice cream, and you make sure it's fucking delicious, because this is the inventor of modern Lucha Libre. This is a Star Destroyer. This is the Dragon Slayer. This is the Drunken Master. This is Jack Evans from the heavens. And now he's dead on the show. And you know what? Now the show is dead to me. Thank you.
Wait, it wasn't dead to you when they took Penta's belt last week?
No, I mean, it was dead to me. It was dead to me back probably around Ultima Lucha Dos when Matanza beat Pentagon. That's when most of my enthusiasm died. And then Sexy Star won the belt and killed the rest. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not, but I am. And look, man, I really like Jack Evans. This pisses me off. I mean, I think we all like Jack Evans on the show, except for Meef because he hates white people. But you know.
No.
Rich said the Mad Libs word should be campaigning. Byron's back in New York campaigning for pedos. I like that.
Oh, yeah, trying to get that Megan's Law revoked, I guess. But
I don't think you can get that off your record. I think that follows you.
I'd like to hope so. Because Byron, if he can afford to live anywhere, it's probably in a den of pedophiles.
Why is Byron tweeting about the show and not on it? Unacceptable.
Oh, you know why.
That means he has a phone and service. He should at least stop by and say hello.
He doesn't want people on the streets of New York to hear me talk about colonics again out of his phone.
or shouting, "This guy's a pedophile." Just
so
alert.
Casey, I know you're a fan of Antonio Cueto, but this had to be a sharp blow to your like of the Antonio when he called for the sacrifice of Jack Evans.
Yeah, it's fine because when it'll go down that Antonio Cueto killed the show and made it jump the shark and not Jack Evans. How about that?
I think the jump the shark moment is going to be when Matanza kills himself. He Wrath of Gods himself at the end of the season.
It's possible. Speaking of which, did I mention the retarded luchador in the comic Border Town that I recommended? Because he's pretty great.
Yeah. No, I don't think you did on the show.
Got a new career.
I actually that's actually how they refer to him in the book. I would never be so politically incorrect myself to say that. I'm a good person, but they say he's a retarded luchador. So there we go.
That's his description. Wow.
Yeah, he's basically like Sloth from Goonies with a lucha mask, and that makes him probably one of my favorite comic characters ever created already. And he's wearing a bootleg Mil Mascaras mask. Yes. No autograph for him. Yes.
Rich, is that the Twitter handle for you guys? At Lucha UK?
Pirata.
At Lucha_UK. Dude, I'm glad you guys are live tweeting. I didn't get to live tweet. I had to work.
I just want to go out and say how much more I like those guys than Yoni's replacement. I almost like them as much as Yoni, who I miss so much. We love you, Yoni. Please come back.
Yeah, we
just
do.
on the show. Just come here.
Yeah.
We'll have you.
Oh, he could be our social media guy since Byron doesn't want to do it anymore.
Oh my God, we would rule the universe if he was our social media guy.
Yeah, I like Yoni.
Byron taking.
No, we bust their social media guys' balls a lot, but we like that person.
Oh, absolutely.
We're just fucking around.
Absolutely, but
we
it's
just
also
we just like Yoni way more. But
it'd be like if all of a sudden, though, like I was the color commentary guy instead of Vampiro.
Right.
It's not that people don't like me and that people wouldn't be happy to see me. It's that I'm not Vampiro.
Yeah, but it is very
people happy.
It is very much unlike what would happen if I was the play-by-play guy instead of Matt Stryker, which I think should be the stakes for the Wrestling Name Game Challenge, that if I win, I get to be the commentator.
I bet we could probably get Evie Dub to co-sign that, like maybe for just an episode or a part of an episode. I don't know if DJ would sign off on it, but...
Hey, let's put it this way. Evie Dub, DJ, all seriousness, I would never call nunchucks fucking chain sticks, okay? Ever.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to that one yet. All right, so anyway... the cool thing about the Jack Evans Matanza match, I will have to say,
was absolutely none of it.
No, when they do the spot where Matanza sits up like Undertaker into the Wrath of the Gods, that was pretty cool.
You know what? No.
For a guy who's just doing squash matches, who's supposed to be super athletic, who they're not really showcasing his athleticism very much by just having him squash everyone from the roster that Casey likes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's also everyone that's been a guest on our show fucking dies. So, Thunder Rosa, if you're still in the chat.
Hey, first of all, one of our guests is the champ, Mr. Marty the Moth Martinez.
You know what? I don't count him as one of our guests because I wasn't on one of the episodes where he was here. So
true.
You weren't on the first episode with Thunder Rosa either, which is our third highest rated episode of all time.
No, but I was on the best episode that she appeared on where I had to describe what Mongolian goggles were.
Yes.
I still need to release just that clip, just that portion, and just the Sunny portion of that one too. A lot of people are asking for that. I gotta clip that out of that show one of these days.
Oh God, the smuggling hams conversation. Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Our Sunny episode has thousands and thousands of hits now. But people need to come back and see part 2 of Sunny Kiss, aka Exolicious.
Which is me and Urban getting to talk to him for the first time because I wasn't here the first time that Sunny was on the show.
And Urban's all hitting me in the DM or whatever, like, hey, you think I can ask Sunny this? I'm like, yeah, just ask Sunny whatever. Sunny's cool as fuck. And then the next thing you know, Urban is asking all kind of stuff about Sunny's booty. Amazing.
Yeah, which is tremendous, and it just makes me love Urban even more.
We're just trying to help people.
Yeah.
Just trying to help people.
Look, if you have that booty, trust me, you're never afraid to discuss it because it enters a room before you.
Yeah.
I've got one now.
Yeah, everyone asks for mine too. Yeah.
Wait, stop.
We've been doing squats, dude. Me and Meef, we're trying to get on that. See, because he's a young boy, right? So we got to get him on that.
Meef, you might have some junk in the trunk, but not like Sunny Kiss kind of junk in the trunk. And Casey has a bad case of noacetol.
Yeah, hey, it's all good because I'm doing the New Japan Young Boy exercises, so I'm going to be really good at squats and push-ups and nothing else. And Boston Crabs, like I'll do like 10 Boston Crabs a match. It'll be amazing.
Just being salty because I beat his ass on Fire Pro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Justin did the job, but you know what? It's cool because they added a new move that is specifically for Justin to use. Because you know how like Justin's Fire Pro character, he
punches people.
He puts his arms out like an airplane and says "wee" at very inappropriate moments in the match, usually causing him to lose. There's a submission. They put in the lucha submission where you pick up the guy like the razor's edge and you just twirl around until the guy submits. That's a new move they just added. And Meef, have you got this game yet? It's out over there now.
No. The thing is it's not. I haven't found it in a shop. It's not on the PSN network.
No, they fucked up with that. Yeah, you're going to have to because PSN does not have it available, which sucks because I think that means you're fucked out of getting the Takayama DLC too.
Yeah. And the thing what's weird about it is it's a PS exclusive for the minute.
Yeah.
So surely they would. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
It's because
Krista Joseph is now running Sony Enterprise.
Wow, throwing shade at DJ. This show just never.
Man, I have so much love for DJ. I have to write a book about this season so that everybody can understand the poor plight of Senior Krista de Joseph.
No, Justin, I only shit on him because he never comes on the show unless I'm not on, and he hasn't even done that in forever.
Well, I believe the next time he comes on, his request is that Byron fuck off and go to hell. So maybe I think he's done having any issue with you. I think all the heat's on Byron these days.
Oh, no, I don't think he had any issue with me. I think he was just scared and kept dodging me this whole time. As the kids say, scared.
I believe he's unscared now after all of his brilliant performances on Big Brother this season.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think he's over his stage fright.
I still need to find out. I need to find out how method he was when he dressed like a lady and if he did the tuck or not. And then I need to know if he asked Pimpy for advice.
Or if anybody would fuck him.
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me hard.
Oh, God, DJ, yes. Okay, that's your next Big Brother character. You have to do Buffalo Bill. It would be fucking amazing.
Just tell Roach,
Did
man.
my horses play on well?
Oh, speaking of good homie Chris Roach, I want to tell everybody that
He's running the new Fantasy Island.
No, Lucha Underground Season 3 is not coming to Netflix right now. Sorry, but Truth or Dare is going to be up in probably about 5 days. I think it's like October 3rd or October 4th, Netflix.
But are they putting up the director's cut or are they putting up that PG-13 cut?
They might just be putting up the PG-13.
It's like watching an airline cut of a movie. If you've seen the unrated version, so much better. So much better.
Man, the last airplane movie I sat through was Memoirs of an Invisible Man, and that movie fucking sucked. And I love John Landis, but that movie was dog shit, man.
Ugh. All right, I got to talk about the next Lucha Underground match. So Jack is
I
gone.
just remember one thing, though. I apologise. But I just remember one thing. I need to interject it. Do you know Casey's the name game hero?
Yes.
The Champione. The Mega Campione. We should have him versus Rob Viper.
You know, I think I would beat Rob Viper. I think Randy could beat me, for sure. And I've said this multiple times, but I don't think Rob Viper can because he's Canadian. And come on.
Well, here's the deal about the name game. Striker is the lineal champion on paper, except he never had to beat Casey. So
interim is undisputed.
No. What happens is what's going to happen is in March, we're going to have the interim title go up if there is no Lucha Underground taping by March. So by March 15th. So that's the cutoff date for a title defense. But the title defense has to be at Lucha Underground. So if
I'm totally down with doing it on the show as long as we can get both of us on video, so I know that Matt Stryker isn't cheating.
Okay. All right. Well, the drop dead date on that is March 15th of 2019. So by that point in time, there has to be a defense of the title.
And if there's not,
then Stryker would be stripped, and the title would then be up for grabs.
In a tournament?
That'd be me. Yeah. I'll own it. That's how MMA works, isn't it? Somebody.
Yeah, because you know what? I feel like I'm just putting my fucking 2 titles on the table, which are
in a weight class in this as well.
But I would love to get Rob Viper in the mix on the whole thing. I think he'd be a great contender to the throne.
I'd love to get Rob Viper on the show, period. That dude's awesome. I fucking love that guy. A Cubs fan, too.
He helped me out this week. He helped me out with a mask this week, so...
All right.
Big shout out to Randy, who's an absolute legend for sort of Meefloaf.
Oh, God. Randy is the greatest guy in the world. I cannot say enough nice things about Randy. We should call him the Amazing Randy and make that magician just get fucking another name.
All right. So I like Rebecca asked, why isn't Lucha Underground season 3 coming to Netflix? And Rich says it's because they hate money.
Yeah, there we go. There we
He's got a
go.
point. I've said this 1,000 times. I told EV Dub that, didn't I?
That's not entirely what's going on. First of all, Netflix has to want it, and I don't know that Netflix cares. Second of all, I believe that it's still in the on-network syndication time frame where basically El Rey still has the rights to rerunning that last season for a couple more months before
Which
it can
they're
go
not even doing, but they...
Yeah, but they probably will, and leading up to the finale of the season, or maybe right after it when they have that big void. I would imagine 2019 would be the earliest you could see it. And people, a lot of shows are like that. If you look at what comes to Netflix, it's like if you're watching the 100 on Netflix, it's like 2 years behind what's on broadcast. Mm-hmm. So whatever was 2 seasons before theirs, when they get it when the season currently stops.
Yeah, I mean, the only real
like Gotham
exception right now is American Horror Story, I think. They're a season behind, but...
Right. So, and a lot of shows are like that. And sometimes they try to make deals so that people will catch up on shows and watch the new ones. But a lot of times the networks aren't thinking that deep into the game, and they want to keep it for themselves for a certain amount of time, and this, that, and the other thing. And again, Netflix also has to want to buy it. I don't think that Lucha Underground did poorly at Netflix, but Netflix is kind of in this pseudo restructuring period. They put a lot of money into comedies for a while, and now they're cutting a lot of those people like Michelle Wolf and some of these other people that they gave shows to. I hope they don't cut Norm Macdonald, because his show is hilarious. It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense.
They didn't cut him when they had the opportunity to, because he said some fucked up shit. So I don't think they're going to cut him if they didn't then. So
hopefully that means it's getting numbers. Of course, nobody knows what the actual numbers that Netflix got for Lucha Underground, but I have heard from a few people that I know over there that it did fine, was the quote. It did fine. So there's no reason not to get it, is what I'm saying. And but they're not going to do a whole lot with it. It's not something that they're clamoring for. It's just I don't know how you make more waves with the Lucha Underground at this point in time. But for what Lucha Underground is, I like it. I think it's a good place to go. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh my God, think about how bad Lucha Underground really could have been. Like, if you don't get DJ and EV Dub, what could that have been? That could have been like the hottest mess of all time. That could have been just a catastrophe and run like 3 episodes.
I think I'll come up with a way of saving Lucha Underground. So just before Ultima Lucha Quattro, have a 3-month hiatus.
Mm-hmm. I think they should have stopped it this week.
That'll help it, apparently.
Yeah, let's do another hiatus.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be great.
Let's make it another year before you can go in and actually go to the temple.
We've got to talk our next match. We got to talk about this next match because it's got all of our favorite people in it. It's got it's Eve Jolicious versus the Reptiles. I just like saying Eve Jolicious.
Yeah, I really like 5 of the people in this match.
What's wrong with Daga?
No, I'm just saying 5 of the people in this match didn't make Jack Evans get mad and leave. Jack Evans from the heavens.
Right. So
now he's in heaven.
But there's even more people that you like in this match, even though they're not in this match, because everyone gets all lined up and Cobra Moon and all 52 of her abs show up, and Daga with every bit of strong style evil intention shows up. Jeremiah does his zombie walk to the ring, which Matt Stryker proceeds to over-explain 5 times during the match. I love you, Matt, but I get it. He walks like a zombie and then he runs really fast. You don't have to explain it. It's just fun.
I will say one thing with that, though. With it, I feel like we've missed a vignette because they keep on... This season, they're having to play a lot like the words in, saying like, oh, we think he's something to do with Venom. It's almost like we've seen that vignette and they don't know like they usually do. You know what I mean? They usually do that whole thing of they don't know, but we've seen it, so we know.
Right, but Stryker keeps having to explain it because they didn't ever shoot that vignette.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm just like, did I miss something?
I think what you missed is that Sammy said that I will show up and I will wrestle on these 2 weekends and I'm not coming to do your vignettes unless you pay me more money. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, or maybe they shot it and didn't use it, or maybe they just never got around to shooting it. But clearly, at some point in time, Cobra Moon snake bit that fool and brought him back to life somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And
would have been great for to do that for Vibora or Pindar, but fuck consistency, Krista Joseph.
Well,
Jesus
but Vibora was already a snake. I don't know if a snake can bring back to life another snake with venom.
Does that mean that to get rid of Sami Callihan, we have to cut his head off? Is that
Yes.
what this really means?
Yes, that's absolutely what it means. You have to take a steel chair and miss the mark and cut his head off.
Okay.
Anyway, so they're all lined up and ready to go. And on the other side, of course, you've got Eve Jolicious, which is Joey Ryan, Exolicious, a.k.a. Sunny Kiss, and Casey's favorite person, Evilise.
I've got no beef with Evilise.
I
I'm
know.
just fucking around. I think she's a good wrestler.
And she makes Byron blush, so that's amazing.
Yes, she does. Yes, she very much does. Well, she's a very nice young lady outside of the ring. Anyway, so
she could kick your ass, Justin.
who could kick my ass?
Evilise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not Byron.
Yeah, I totally thought you were talking about Byron. Yeah.
Oh God, no. Come on.
But so anyway, they're all standing there, and in walks Paul London with a "Hear ye, hear ye," and I like his new. I like how Paul is kind of pushing his vocal affectation into a more twisted kind of sinister-y pseudo British thing that he's doing. But anyway, he introduces one of our favorite ass kickers of all time, somebody we've been waiting to see in the temple forever, and this person
Sid.
El Bunny.
El Bunny.
El
Torito.
El Bunny / El Torito. Yes, that is not Masquerita, people. Please stop saying it's Masquerita. It is not Masquerita. That is El fucking Torito. We've said it a million times on the show, and I can't tell you how many times people still think that's freaking Masquerita. That's saying all black people look alike. They're not even close, people. Not even close.
They're kind of close because they're actually brothers, and I don't mean it in like "what's up, my brother" sense.
I'm talking like physical. The physical appearance of the two of them is
he's much taller. Yeah,
it's so easy to spot the difference. You know?
like during the vignette when he actually played Masquerita and was a good 6 inches taller.
Yeah, and honestly, Torito is jacked too.
And Torito is legitimately one of the maybe top 5 best high-flying wrestlers in the entire world of any size. So I've been a fan of his forever, years and years.
And you got to see it on this episode. I mean, they let El Bunny clean house, and he went in and wrecked everybody. It was awesome.
Which is great, because you got to see that maybe for 2 seconds in WWE, and then he was a fucking mascot. You know?
Yeah, which is ridiculous. No, he got to clean house, and he actually got to wrestle, and he actually got to set foot into a Lucha Underground ring, which another person that we've been waiting a long time to see still has not gotten to do. They brought out Cross. The crowd pops. The TikTok chants are through the roof. Nobody's supposed to know who he is. And keep in mind, this all was taped long before Impact, long before he even went back to AAA. As far as anybody should know, nobody should know who Killer Cross is.
Except for the 50 dark matches that he was in.
Well, apparently that crowd remembered him. It might have been because a friend of his in the front row started some very loud chants for him, but I don't think that's what it was.
It is really awesome that Johnny Ace did those chants for him.
Johnny Ace did. Yeah. He didn't start them necessarily, but Johnny Ace was actually right next to me. So we basically lit the place up for Cross, make him feel welcome, let the guys in the back know that we were happy that he was finally there and that we wanted to see him debut on American television with Lucha Underground before anywhere else, which they failed at.
And also, Justin, you probably just got him killed doing that because, we did that shit for Vinny and you saw what happened.
Yeah, he got a great spot. He got to work with a former champion and got a great spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To get murdered in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vinny.
Now he's in pizza heaven.
He went with pizza. He went with pizza.
Yeah, exactly. He went exactly the way he wanted to go. So,
man. Well,
at least pineapple.
I hope
Oh,
him and
it's
Jack
fine.
Evans are playing
Hell.
FIFA together in heaven, you know?
No. Vinny's in hell. He had pineapple on that pizza.
Oh, so he's playing PES instead of FIFA.
Oh, whoa. Let's not start on Pez.
Oh, I
I
love Pez, the delicious candy that comes out of a dispenser. Do you guys have that over there?
Yeah, we've had Pez for years.
I think they invented Pez, didn't they? Wasn't that British?
No, it's in
From-
I forget what state
Finland.
it's in, but you can actually take tours of their building and stuff. It's in the U.S. But
Right.
you can go.
Haribo's actually from my hometown, by the way.
True.
If you like Haribo, Haribo's my hometown.
Haribo, the gummy bear people?
Yeah, no word. That is actually originates from my home, like where I'm from.
You know what?
Which is why.
Those guys bought my favorite gummy bear company and put them out of business. So I want you to fucking just shit in their mouths when they're asleep, Meef.
Oh, you guys
I've
are
been to their
terrible
factory.
people.
I've been to their factory, and it is the most glorious place in the world.
Well, send us some souvenirs, Meef. Anyway, I was talking about Lucha Underground. I swear to God, I was. I maybe.
Okay, Cross came out and they didn't let him in the ring because they were afraid
Cross
he would
didn't
kill
want to go
everyone.
into the ring. I mean, Cross is not exactly a guy that you tell what to do. You know, so he came
for
out.
legal reasons. He's not allowed to touch anybody because he might hurt them.
Yeah, so he stood up top and they watched the match. And the match, I like these two tag teams feuding. I want them to get more time together because I feel like there was a couple spots where they just didn't have the chemistry, like all the different people involved. Though I thought Cobra Moon and Exolicious together was actually really, really good. They were super smooth. They had some good chain stuff going on, and that was probably one of my favorite spots. And some of the dives were great too. And I don't know, Sonny is just a freaking star.
And who got the win, Justin? Who got the win? Who got the submission victory?
That would be, and honestly, before I even say how sweet the submission from Daga was, I was actually a little upset with Daga in this match because Daga is fucking for real lucha strong style. Mm-hmm. And he lays it in on everybody. He went soft as shit in this match. That was the one thing where I was like, oh, bro, come on. Lay it in there. Now, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to be in the ring with some of the more comical characters or this stuff or whatever. But it was a serious match. It wasn't done as a comedy bit at all. And yes, there were some ladies in the match, but whatever. Throw it in strong, please, by all means. Not that I want you to hurt them, but
I'm sure they appreciate it, though. They want to be treated like the boys. So.
Yeah, and I think the match would have looked better and raised everybody's credibility if he had been a little stiffer. Now, Mr. Jeremiah Snake didn't have any trouble laying it in stiff on everybody he came into contact with, which was not. I'm sorry, crisp. He was crisp.
Snug.
He was crisp.
He was as snug as a rug in a bug.
No, Vinny Massaro was snug. Jeremiah was crisp.
You're just saying that because you want to snuggle with him.
Yeah, he was crisp. Anyway, I like the match a lot. I'd like to see this feud continue for a while. I like all these people being in the mix together. Then El Bunny cleaning house after Daga's awesome submission was great because you're expecting Cross to do it the whole time. And then, they let Bunny get over on everybody, which was classic. And then Cross doesn't even get in the ring. He does his little eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing. But his presence, what Cross is doing, I'm going to talk about Impact a little later too, because he stole the show on Impact this week. And it's unfair to put him with a faction, especially a faction of other people that I like. But anyway, Stryker, we got to mention Stryker again. We've talked about Matt a lot today, but we're going to mention Stryker again because he had some really interesting puns. Like that white rabbit looks a little cross was one of them.
Boo!
And then he said that the Rabbit Tribe may be the heir apparent to the trios titles.
Fuck. God damn it.
Heir apparent.
Okay, you know what, DJ?
Ouch.
Eric and Mr. Chris Roach, I just want to say, Casey doesn't do puns on commentary.
Thank you.
Man,
Also,
you don't hate the show I'm working on right now, man. Food Paradise is all puns. All we do is bad
Me
food.
and
You know
Casey-
what?
Me and
It's
Casey
a-
do commentary next season.
yeah, exactly. Meef will like class it up and shit, like Lord Alfred Hayes.
Oh,
He'll
I'll
be-
come out like dressed like fucking William Regal or some shit.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then you have to say promotional consideration paid for by the following. Great.
Anyway, I like this match.
People.
I like where the feud's going. I don't know how a three-way trios situation would play out if all three of these teams are going to feud or not. That might be just one too many people in the ring and too many different styles.
There's never too many people in the ring in a lucha match.
I guess
Everyone just dives to the outside and there's two people in there. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, as long as if they really do a blow off with all three teams at some point, there has to be hella dives. I expect to see Daga diving. I expect to see Sonny diving. I expect to see Cross throwing people and dive bombing them on their heads or throwing people into other people. I want to see Cobra Moon, I don't know, jump off of somebody's shoulders to the floor or something crazy. Like, I want to see all that.
There's not too many people because, and Casey will love this point.
Mm-hmm.
Vlad the Impaler, when he wanted to show people, he was the man.
Mm.
He killed his own people, and he displayed them for any visiting army.
And he'd go and fucking.
And that's what Cross has got.
Well, all the rest of the rabbits have already been sacrificed.
He's got 6 other people he can stick on a pole
and eat breakfast.
Let out to blood. Yeah.
Yeah, because he used to sit and eat breakfast next to the dead switching bodies.
Oh.
Yeah, he hated Normans especially, didn't he? Normans, was it?
Yeah. See, we fucking love Vlad the Impaler on this show because you know what?
Yeah.
We're a bunch of fucking scary, evil motherfuckers when Byron's not around screaming about sunshine and rainbows and how much he fucking loves My Little Pony and shit.
That's true. He does have a kind of false sense of PMA.
Let's be honest.
He is a brony. He is. I don't know if it's closet anything. I think he's just a brony.
Yeah.
I don't think he hasn't told anybody. He's closet because he hasn't told anybody.
What do they call? What do they call the people who like Teletubbies that are like bronies? Do they have a name too, Meef?
They're Jim Velasco.
Oh,
pedophiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pedophiles. Pedos and bronies.
I don't know, man. I've seen the Teletubbies work, and they're pretty decent luchadors. They beat the shit out of some people.
Did you guys hear about the Teletubbies with the whole like sex thing that happened?
I did.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I haven't heard it. I don't know what this is. What is this story?
Was it Tinky Winky? Was it Tinky Winky?
Tinky Winky was the gay one, yeah.
But there's a whole lot of banging. There's a whole lot of banging going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bert and Ernie were banging too. That doesn't mean anything.
On the set. No, the guys in the suits.
Oh, the real guys.
We mean really, not implied. Yeah.
That's frightening.
That little child
off the set.
That little son has seen some shit. Let's put it that way.
All right, I got to talk
over those hills one day.
I got to talk about this nunchuck blow off, whatever.
Okay,
this is supposed to be the blow off match, right? The Jake Strong versus the 2/3 Super Friends.
Oh, yeah. We might as well call them the fucking 3/5 Super Friends with how Lucha Underground treats minorities versus white people.
And we've got a thing now, haven't we? We got to lead this with another point.
Yeah, like
Star and his tweets.
Go for it.
Another great luchador who spent 12 years at a company
eating shit every day for 12 years, eating shit.
Always on the bottom of the card. Not even the top half, not even the middle. I'd say he's always on the bottom half.
Yeah, maybe opening, maybe second. Yeah.
Tag team partner, we can't wrestle. You need a tag team partner. You can't wrestle by yourself. You need a tag team partner. So, just like Phoenix and Pentagon did 2 years ago, the guy's fed up. He's not where he deserves to be. The guy's money. He's great as a tag team wrestler. Don't get me wrong. We all love it. But I mean, okay, where do you put
But
him?
what's he going to do? I mean, he doesn't have the pull that everyone else had.
Yeah,
He should have left when they left if he was going to do it.
He would have got lost in the shuffle if he did that. I think he's doing the right thing if he leaves by himself.
Yeah. If he goes out there now, he's in a better place.
Yeah.
But what does he think is going to happen? I mean, they've made concessions for some of these other guys. Does he think that he's just going to get concessions made for him?
He should, because he's the last creation of Antonio Pena. And that should be a bigger deal than they treat it as.
So what's he going to do? He's going to be Star Arrow in some other promotion now.
Oh God, I think it's gonna have something with Arrow in it, or he would have to trade all his Arrow Postal clothes in.
Cosmic guy,
space dude. His name will be Arrow Planet, and then he can get as fat as he wants.
He should just call himself Time Lord and show up in a little police box with a robot dog.
Don't do it. Get him in DDT. Don't. The thing is. Like I've already offered, and I was semi-serious. I will let him have my workshop to live in.
I think he's gotten paid enough money that he has a place to live at least.
No, I mean I just want he can come to England and he can just mop up here. And I mean that in one.
Well, he could, because all of those guys are small too.
Casey knows.
Yeah, I'm sure he could. No, man, I want to see him go to Japan. That's where I want to see him go. Sorry, Meef, I'm not sending him to you. I want to go to Japan.
No, that's fine.
I think Japan would.
I just want him to find somewhere where he can go and be a singles wrestler and show everybody that he's easily as good.
Well, as Casey and I were talking about before the show happened, he's got to stick around Lucha Underground for one more year because he needs a heel run, because it seems like DJ's plan is to always make sure that one of the Super Friends is a heel. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be his turn next season after Melissa gets Phoenix back in line.
Yeah.
Still get killed off.
Yeah, they'll probably just kill him. But I can't
kill Aerostar. He knows it's coming. He's from the future.
Dude, I killed him in my highly acclaimed fan booking episode. I had the caveman kill him.
That's true.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I wish they could get the caveman. Actually, I wish that they could just have one new brown person. Actually, I don't even care if they're from Mexico. I'm pretty sure after
what happened last season, EV Dub is constantly trying to get visas just done ahead of time before he even knows if there is a season.
Well, look, man, I don't care if it's a Visa, a MasterCard, a fucking Diners Club. I can't. That was a Mad Striker joke. Never mind.
That was amazing. That was amazing what you did. Anyway, your boy Aerostar is not as good as his colleague with nunchucks. His one-handed nunchuck skills left a little something to be desired, but at the same time, super fun match.
Can I tell you why though?
Aerostar's fall from the rafters was also amazing. While we're finishing up talking about Aerostar, that was a great spot.
Drago's great with the nunchucks because he practices with them constantly. And
he's a little Bruce Lee.
When we were in the when I don't know why I'm saying when I was in the Believers Backlash match.
The first Believers Backlash match.
Yeah, and they were talking before the match. Drago was just practicing his nunchucks the whole time we're talking, and he's fucking good with them. I mean, you've seen it on TV. But okay, so you got two of the best luchadors around. Drago deserves better than being in a fucking handicap match, especially when it's his specialty match. And coming out on the losing end and getting his ankle broken. Kind of sucks, man.
Yeah, I mean, he got that junk snapped, and we're really close to Ultima Lucha at this point, so I don't know if we're going to get Drago back this season.
Especially when... Okay, this might not be apparent when you're there live, and it might not be apparent on Twitter, but if you're just talking to random people about Lucha Underground at shows, everyone fucking loves Drago so much. And he is extremely popular with the American fans. It's just that a lot of people don't realize that. And yeah, man, like even
well, this is okay, so I gotta ask. And we've had this conversation before, but I feel like Lucha Underground needs another belt.
Nah,
Just one
I'm
more.
good. You got a fucking glove. See, they went from belts to gloves. Like the next one's
But
gonna
no
be.
one's seen the glove.
Yeah,
Like
that's
maybe
true.
maybe they do need just one more object or something. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be. I feel like there needs to be a way to elevate guys like him. You know, like if we had Drago feuding with Sammy Guevara, you know, over some other lower title, that would be straight fire. It'd be like the middle of your show every week, and you would love it. It would keep you coming back for more every fucking week.
So you need a TV
problem
championship from a show
Yeah.
that doesn't like. Okay, so that's the thing. Like the show doesn't. It's underground fighting, but it's clearly a TV show because you have commentators there, but they don't want to act like it's a TV show. That it's an underground fighting thing, but it's clearly televised because why do you have fucking commentators then?
And recaps.
And recaps and things that happened last week and plugging the El Rey network and sponsors and things like that.
Well, I don't mind when the commentators do some of that, but it's weird when Stryker is reading a letter from Antonio, which is referencing the television show Lucha Underground.
Yeah, and it's weird that Vampiro and Matt Stryker suddenly know about Pascual Mendoza's past too. I'm never letting that one go.
Or the fact that Jeremiah Snake is a reincarnated zombie somehow.
Yeah.
The other thing as well is what you need to do for this whole new object thing is you need to go back to the very beginning and just restart. Where we actually just make sure it stays with its Aztec heritage that it was supposed to be having.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still like
I
to
keep
see all the
going.
tribes get fleshed out a little bit more.
But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen now. It's whatever's gone on with that. It's
gotta-
too late.
yeah. And we lost a
they
tribe.
Stuck with it. Well, they should have stuck with it and basically gone through with the whole idea of it being playing out almost like the Dust Till Dawn series was. With
Yeah.
all, like stuff. So when they were in the first two series, there was a big thing put on tribes and gods.
Maybe Rodriguez stopped giving notes.
And the tribes started coming out, and people from different tribes started emerging, and it was being played on. And then obviously you got the Gauntlet of the Gods, and it made sense at the time to a degree because it was like it was an object handed down by the gods to give the powers and sort of that they and the knowledge that they had, etc., etc. So that made legit sense. They could have all done, basically. You could have ended up with some kind of thing where they all had one or something over the series, a different little thing or something like with the rabbit tribe, a rabbit's foot, something.
Or even
stupid
the-
like that.
I
But
think
Even the fucking medallions.
that's
could
what I
have
was just
worked.
gonna say. I think there's a way where you could imbue each medallion with a little more power, and have those feuds last longer that lead to a gift of the gods, or that I don't know. There's got to be some way to do it.
You know what, though? It is too late, like Meef said, right? Because we lost a tribe.
We haven't.
lost-
Nightclaw.
No. We lost two tribes because Nightclaw's not there and not Prince Puma also. And now Katrina's dead and Mill wasn't part of the tribe. So he was just a dude she found in some rubble.
True.
So it's like, so that's two down. So we still have the Moth tribe. We still have the Rabbit tribe. We still have Dragon Azteca. Dragon Azteca is just going to die because he keeps trying to fuck dead dude's girlfriends, and he's just going to get like maggots up his dick hole, and it's not going to be pleasant.
True. All right. So back to the nunchuck match.
Travesty. Absolute travesty.
Bad idea. I thought it was a well executed travesty.
Like, the beast is smacking his chest in the middle of the ring. That's not me saying he is as a person.
Right.
It's just with that I said last time, you cannot get away with his whole "I'm border patrol" rounding up some Mexicans shit that he had before. Everybody who watches Jack Swagger, they see the slapping. It's "we are the people," strong. It's basically going, "I'm stronger because I'm white," and that's what happens in my head. That's where I go to. I just see it as some really and I'll be honest with you, I'm just bored of him.
I like him as a wrestler. I don't like the fact that two of the only actual luchadors in the country, in the company, lost to him at the same fucking time. It's okay if he would have won 2 one-on-one matches, I'd be fine with this. But this is saying that Drago and Aerostar are less than one white person.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which is my
but
point.
when that one white person is Jake Strong.
I could beat him.
Oh dear Lord, no.
Oh God, we need to get him on the show now. I know we've been trying.
No, I gotta tell you, he's legit badass. I mean, he's an actual MMA fighter and a world class wrestler. He is no Zack Sabre Jr.
And he's a good dude.
And fire.
And he's a good dude. And this is no slight against him. He's not the one writing this shit, no. DJ. He's not the one.
Let's have enough at DJ.
Chris DJ DeJoseph.
Now, but is DJ to blame for him being there to have to write for? I don't know. Been an EV Dub acquisition. He might have been forced upon DJ.
No, I'm cool with him being around and being there. I think he's a great. I want to see him wrestle like so many people on this roster. I just don't want to see him wrestle them all at the same time and win.
Well, I feel like
people should be treated like a spice on this program. I should be added in for extra flavor.
Look, I feel like there was a world that didn't pan out for this season where, you get Jake Strong versus Tejano and Wagner and some other people that should have probably been there.
Jake Tejano is a great match that I would love to see anywhere. And I think that, but
I think Jake versus Mill would be great too. I think
Jake
would be fire.
Jake and Wagner would be great too, but I wouldn't want to see Jake versus Wagner and Tejano with Jake winning either.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the verdict is still somehow out on Jake Strong. We'll see what I mean.
It's not the wrestler. It's the
he's a talented man. I just kind of don't like his direction right now. But hey,
well, this feud's got to be over though, right? He's broken Drago's leg. That's it. The feud's done.
Well,
right?
Okay, no, because you're ending the feud with the heel winning. Come on,
it's Lucha Underground.
That's true.
They've got to move him on from it. Like, Drago's gone. He's got to. I don't know who you put him in a program with who's left around at this point in time. I mean, I'd say you get him somebody like Marty the Moth, but clearly Marty's in a different program now.
Yeah, and plus Marty's really good, so he'll probably get sacrificed to the gods next week.
I mean, this is the part of the season where you're locking.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. I just was joking. Okay.
Well, this is the part of the season where you're locking in your feuds for Ultima Lucha, and most of the landscape is supposed to be clear, but the landscape to me for Jack Swagger is unclear because a handicap nunchuck match with Drago and Aerostar going over sounds like what you would do at Ultima Lucha, but clearly that's not what's going to happen now. And I don't know that you do something else gimmicky with him. He's done the nunchuck match. I think that's it. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway,
You know what else? You know what else is happening at Ultima Lucha? You know what else is happening? Well, I know you were fucking there. What are the two most beautiful words in the English language, you guys?
Melissa Santos?
No.
Death match.
Wait, we haven't got there. Let me get there.
I was literally at a death match. There was a death match, and someone went through a fire-lit pane of glass, which was through a table with carpet rods on it.
Oh, dude, I just got a boner.
Ricky Shane Page?
Never heard of him.
His name?
Never heard of him, but I want to see him die now.
Deathmatch Daddy. He's an American guy.
All right, so let me get through this 4-way match so we can talk about death matches real quick. 4-way number one contenders match: Mil, Penta, Cuerno, Dragon Azteca Jr.
We don't need to talk about it. Cuerno loses again. He doesn't get a win at any time.
I had high hopes for this match, but when you have Dadge trying to chase Phoenix, well, Melissa tried to talk some sense into Phoenix when he came down to the ringside, and then she runs away from Phoenix, and then Dadge does the sweetest dive out of the ring in Lucha Underground history, where he went over the side turnbuckle, and he went hard. And they went all the way into the announce table. Freaking sweet dive.
Do you know what my vignette end game for this Phoenix and Melissa thing is in my mind?
Cuerno getting pinned.
Necrophilia.
No, not necrophilia. No, is him just eating her brain, but then still being hungry. That's
wow.
What
I get that. That's a joke.
What if he fucks the hole in her head that he made by eating her head?
Christy Joseph.
Christy
Joseph, you can have this one for free. Actually, I think that sounds more like a Roach idea. But you guys can have this one for free. And you can, go for it. Go for it. I want to see El Rey go there. Go there, El Rey. Degrassi, it goes there.
Come on, where's my Degrassi fans at? Where's my fucking Jimmy Brooks? I'm not talking Drake. I'm talking Jimmy Brooks.
Original Degrassi.
What happens if she loses a leg?
I was
fucks the stump.
And then we can have a shirt that says Phoenix fucked the stump.
Oh my God. Yeah. Funk stopper. Funk stopper? Stump fucker. The funk stumper. That's a new one.
Tokara Kien. Phoenix fucked the stump.
All right. Anyway, as I was saying about this match, your boy Mac gets a run in.
Yeah.
He gets the stunner on Mill. I don't know where Cuerno was. I think Cuerno was brushing his hair somewhere.
All I know is the Mac is like my best friend because he got Pentagon the win. And said motherfucker and got a death match.
Okay, I didn't even get. Man, you never let me get through the recap. Anyway, Penta after the stunner, Penta hits the running Mexican destroyer, which Stryker misses the call on somehow.
Oh, fucking shocker!
I don't understand. This was not Matt's finest night.
Me and Casey wouldn't have missed that.
Yeah, we would.
Casey wouldn't have missed it.
First he called it the Penta driver.
Yeah, he's called 5 different fucking moves of Penta driver.
But I can't believe they left it in. First he calls it the Penta driver, and then he just calls it a flipping pile driver. And it's like, at least call it a Canadian destroyer.
No, you know what? They left chain sticks in, Justin. Clearly editing is no longer in the budget.
This was a weird one for me. Anyway, so then Penta gets to face the champ at Ultima Lucha Quattro, which
all right
is Marty the Moth.
All right.
Marty the Moth Martinez, as they say in La Jolla. And then Return of the Mac. Willie cuts the promo on Mill. I ain't scared of you no mo after our match meant for Casey, whatever that thing was called that Casey never saw.
Let's spray paint Boo on a table and say it's for Casey. Okay.
I'm no longer afraid to die, but you should be, was part of his quote. And at Ultima Lucha 4, I'm challenging you to a death match. And of course, that was not the quote of the night. The quote of the night, which went completely uncensored and was loud and clear, was "Rest in peace, motherfucker." Amazing.
It's great.
I popped so hard. I popped out of my skin for that one.
Because I heard about the line, and I was a little concerned that they would bleep the motherfucker, like when they cut out him calling Johnny Mundo the N-word that got the biggest pop in Lucha Underground history.
Yeah, well, that's a little more sensitive. This is just... just old school Carlin words that people don't normally get to say on TV, even at 10 o'clock time slots. Even, Sci-Fi Channel's been getting away with it a bit now with Blood Drive and a few other shows. But
man, have you guys been following Willie? You guys follow Willie Mack on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see all the shit he's been doing in Japan at fucking Dragon Gate and shit, and he's teaming with fucking the legendary Don Fuji, founding member of Crazy Max. What the fuck? That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Willie Mack is just on a tour of destruction right now. That's my man. Anyway, I think that's great. So that sets up an Ultima Lucha match. We got Marty versus Penta for the belt at Ultima Lucha. Looks like we're heading towards a Mundo versus Matanza, I would guess, or Taya versus Matanza.
We're gonna have to start giving out some medallions since the gift of the gods has been cashed in.
Right, we got the gift of the gods for and there's an opening for your Dragos and your Swaggers and your Big Bad Steves or whoever doesn't have a feud going.
Somebody's got their fucking ankle broken, so.
Well, you know what I would like to see happen. You know who I would like to see come in and grab the gift of the gods belt?
Sid.
Dante Fox.
Why not?
We know that Dante Fox is in fact a part of this season at some point in time. We just don't know how or where or in what way.
So you heard it here first. Sacrifice to the gods, Dante Fox.
No.
I hope not.
Not cool. Not cool. We don't need to joke about that even. Oh man.
I've just sent you a picture. I just sent you a video of the death match into the DM.
Oh yeah, baby.
We need to watch that. So I want to quickly talk about Impact. The Mexico tapings for Impact have been pretty good. Wow.
Okay, that was dope, dude. Yeah. I gotta say,
where is this? You can just play the. Can you?
We can't just play. Oh, I can play it into the camera, but it wouldn't work that great.
There's a moment before it where basically Jimmy Havoc puts, I think, Clint Majera through a on fire pane of glass.
Nice. I like Jimmy Havoc. If I had a promotion, I'd bring Jimmy Havoc in. Anyone that has a shirt with their own name on it that says "Die Havoc Die" and wrestles in that shirt, it's fucking beautiful. That's the best idea.
I felt so sorry for him because he was like on the cusp of being like on the top of the world, and he had an injury, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, pretty catastrophic injury for a while, right? Like he was gone for a year or something.
You should be able to see that.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I didn't present on the screen to everyone. Let me try one more time.
Who's this Harry Potter looking guy in the background?
This is the guy who posted it, isn't it?
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
All right, I'll play it from the beginning again here.
Fucking muggles.
No sound, but you'll see it at least.
I'll give you some. No. Ah!
And everybody who's ever worked in XPW says, yeah, about time somebody else had to do that garbage.
That was Drew Parker going through the table.
You guys ever watch the promotion known as Freedoms by any chance? See, Justin, your shit's fucking me up. I thought I had Twitter notifications because it was on my screen.
Sorry.
No, I was watching this death match that was a board of open scissors death match. That shit was fucked up.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk about Impact real quick because I got to run shortly here. But I've been digging the Impact down in Mexico stuff.
You got some Fabi Apache on. Yeah.
Once again, though, I got to say, even people in a room full of people that do not understand what anyone is saying in the ring, the crowd was still hotter in Mexico. Impact absolutely needs to leave the Impact zone. I don't know. We know a lot of people over there, so I wish I knew Don Callis or some of the money guys over there because I got to convince them to get out of Orlando. I know half of them live there, but Toronto was hot. Mexico's hot. Every time they leave that freaking Impact zone, it is 15 times better a show, even with them not doing anything.
Hold on, Justin.
Yes, Papa.
I have a bit of real estate to sell them.
Yeah, you've got one too many temples.
Yes, if you don't mind a leaky roof and the ghosts of dozens of talented wrestlers.
I mean, that really is the thing, though. If you think about Lucha Underground, part of why it works is the fact that Los Angeles is a perfect place for it. You can get a hot crowd there of 500 to 1,000 people easily.
You know what's funny, though, is WWE fans don't think that you can get a hot crowd in LA because the crowds are always dead for WWE in LA, but it's because the shows suck.
It's because you also can't buy a good ringside ticket because it goes to rich and famous people who don't care about their product.
Oh, yeah, like when I was at
people can't afford $600 tickets to Monday Night Raw.
Right, like when I was at fucking WrestleMania 7 and I had nosebleed seats and Macaulay Culkin was in the front row.
Yeah, like when I saw SmackDown in Cleveland months after I had seen it in LA, I had the exact same tickets and they were under $100. And when I was in LA, those same tickets cost me like $250 a piece.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. That's too much for wrestling, in my opinion.
But the thing is, they're there to make money, and it's not necessarily there to get a hot crowd, and that's part of the problem because they sell it out almost every time.
You know, that didn't give me my opportunity to bitch about The Undertaker this week.
All right, well, I'll give you a chance. Can I finish talking about Impact first?
Please.
Look, so Impact, I feel like if you went to New York or I don't know, there's a few places I could think of where if you just took the whole Impact taping there and made it a base of operations, you'd get a hot crowd. You need to go someplace where it's cool. And Orlando already has NXT. There's just no place for it to be at the Impact Zone anymore. It makes the show really, really awful. But anyway, Fabi Apache versus Tessa Blanchard. I did not want to like that match at all. I can't believe it was the first match on the episode. It was great, and starting off hot, I guess, works. Fabi did the job clean to Tessa, which
fuck that.
No, it was good. It was well done. I mean, and it wouldn't have made sense because it was for the title. They couldn't put it on Fabi, but it was a good match and I liked it. And then Taya's call out afterwards was also well done. And I think Taya is going to turn a corner and we're going to see better than old Taya pretty soon. Taya seems pretty determined these days, and I think she's going to be something special in a big way in 2019.
And if you guys want to see highlights of this, follow the Mexican Impact account because they add explosions to the highlights, and it's fucking amazing.
The Cage Jake Chris match was whatever, but Penta and Phoenix did kidnap Jake after the match, which was kind of interesting. And then Austin Aries starts to cut a promo. It's good. It's an Austin Aries promo. It's,
good.
It's fun. Yeah, it's good for an Austin Aries promo. It's good. And then Moose grabs the mic, and Moose had a little bit of heat on it. Moose put a little stank on it. It was kind of nice. And then Cross gets the microphone, as if he's an afterthought. He's the low man on the totem pole of the three in the grand scheme of wrestling hierarchy. So yeah, he gets the mic third. And really what should have happened at that point is Austin Aries should have grabbed the microphone from him and said, "You don't need to cut a promo, Kevin," and then just left, because what proceeded to happen after that was Kevin Cross stole the entire show. He cuts this Johnny neck brace promo on Johnny Mundo about how he just goes to companies and his ego infests everything and he takes over, and he kind of shoots a little bit on him. But the looks that he was giving, nothing short of absolutely frightening. And the Johnny neck brace line was amazing, and he did it totally deadpan too, no tongue in cheek at all. Absolutely amazing. And then there was a little bit of a LAX angle. The match with the Desi Hit Squad was terrible, but King's promo on Conan afterwards about losing his mask in Mexico City and why he's a sorry sucker was great. I mean, he used all real shit from Conan's career, and Conan probably wrote the promo himself.
Yeah,
basically tore himself up and shot on himself, but it was really fucking fire. It was good, and the whole LAX feud somehow is still fire. They're playing that out really well. And then the final match was the Cross and Moose versus Johnny Impact and Eddie Edwards, and here we go. This is an amazing thing. You've got Moose, who's been around for a while now. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that he's been in longer than Kevin, but he's probably been more consistently wrestling in the last year. I don't know. Maybe they're around the same amount of time, but he's got a little bit of seniority at TNA or Impact, whatever. And then Eddie Edwards is in there, and Eddie's getting to be a veteran these days himself. And then you've got Mundo, who, of course, is a huge veteran. And I've seen Cross versus Mundo before. A while back in Vegas at FSW. Mm-hmm. They somehow let Cross basically run the match. And it was amazing. He had the most ring time. He had the most spots. He worked with everyone. Moose got the finish, which ticked me off a little bit because I felt like with the work that Cross put in that he should have. But they're making him into the workhorse wrestler, which was amazing. And all of his spots were money, and he's just tossing people around like it's nothing, but he's taking bumps too. You know, he's being a good Samaritan and doing the work. But he absolutely stole the show. And it was really, really frustrating to me that here he is, and he's really developing into a world-class wrestler, and he's in the headlining match on Impact, and still has not actually set foot on television in a Lucha Underground ring. So angry about that. Like that was what was supposed to make him a star, and it's over. It's not going to be Lucha Underground now. It's fucking Impact is what's making the guy a star.
Hey, you know what? When you're a star, no one can hold you back, right? You're gonna get it somewhere.
Right, which is why if you have access to a star, you push them to the moon first before somebody else can.
Not 3 years. But it's at least he's finally getting his moment in the sunshine, should we say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's still like a week or two left of Lucha Underground, so I guess we'll see what they do.
I'm not being funny. We know he's got several more levels yet. So it's all going to be fun from here on out. Yeah,
but I mean, where he's at in Impact right now, I wasn't very happy with pairing him up with Aries and Moose at first. And I'd like to see him and Moose do almost a Twin Towers kind of gimmick without Aries. I could see those guys tagging together for a while and just kind of being their own faction, and it would be fun. And I like their promos together. I like kind of their swagger together, where Moose is just this like, bro, I was in the NFL. I wreck people for a living. Fuck all y'all. And then Cross has got this psychopathic snap thing going on that's deadpan serious, and it's just. The two of them together could actually be fire as a tag team. I don't know where it's going with Aries, though, because Aries is a star himself and takes quite a bit of the spotlight and the shine. And, he's coming in as the former WWE top guy right now. But we'll see, because I think they're going to put the strap on Johnny Survivor, which, by the way, did anybody watch Survivor this week? Wasn't this Johnny's debut week?
I've been told it was. I don't watch shit. I just fucking teach and work and go to school. That's all.
I love Survivor, but I tend to binge watch the entire season, usually sometime after the season. Like this fall season, I'll watch during winter break when I'm just sitting around the house not working. And then the spring one, I'll typically watch some point in the summer and just binge it over like 2 weekends or something. So eventually I'll catch it. Maybe I'll watch it. I got CBS All Access because
you should go to Disney World on your winter break too. It should be fun.
I have free accommodations in Orlando too to go at some point in time. So maybe I should do that. Maybe we should hook something up. We'll
it's nice that you got that spot on Strickland's couch for all the times you put him over on the show.
Hey, love my boy. Swerve.
Dude, his new shirt is the shit. Have you guys seen
Swerve always has dope merch.
Dude, he's got this one that's like his face in like 3 different angles, but it's like painted. It looks fucking awesome. It's on Pro Wrestling Tees right now.
What were you going to say about WWE before, Case?
Oh, The Undertaker?
Yeah.
Okay, so dream come true. Undertaker is doing a signing at my old stomping grounds, Frankensons. It's $150 to meet the Undertaker. It's $150 more dollars to get.
Whoa!
Yeah,
you meant to say pesos, right? 150 pesos.
No, it gets worse. Okay, so $150 for a photo opportunity with someone isn't so bad if you have a professional photographer taking the pictures and a dope backdrop, or maybe I get to hold Paul Bear's actual ashes and get to keep some. But no, it's just a picture with the Undertaker with your phone, with your camera.
Whoa. So you're telling me you're supposed to pay $150
for a photo of your
for what? Just
selfie.
a ticket to an event where you could get a photo yourself?
No, it's $150 for a photo with him. It's $150 to get an autograph, and there is no discount for both. You pay $300.
Whoa! You're paying $150 for a photograph, and he won't even sign anything without paying him more money?
Another $150.
Mark, what are you doing?
Hey,
these are apparently because
he's not the Mark in this situation.
Yeah. This is what happens when your kayfabe brother becomes a mayor.
It's the promoter. The promoter of the event is putting the fee because he's paying. Someone quoted to me that Mark Calloway, kayfabe, charges $50,000 for 3 hours.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, so he's basically doubling Flair's price, right? Because I think Flair's like $20,000, $25,000.
Yeah. I would pay Flair $20,000 to show up someplace for 3 hours, but it wouldn't be for a signing. It would be for me and him in a limousine. Woo! Having a good time.
I feel like you need to get him on your food shows, Justin.
I would do that in a minute.
It takes the Undertaker 3 hours to just get from the bit at the back to the table and out of breath.
Dude, it's not out of breath. He's playing mind games with his opponent. And
we saw that at that WrestleMania with him and Roman Reigns.
I know a guy
that never happened.
Scooter. He could get an electric scooter, and he could. I'm pretty sure nowadays you could put a machine gun on because he likes guns.
You know what? The Undertaker does not need a rascal, and he does not need guns because his fists are his weapons. And the Tombstone Pile Driver and the Choke Slam.
When is that silly WWE pay-per-view? Like I watched all the WWE programming this week, and I was going to talk about it on this show, but I can't remember any of it. I don't remember
know.
one thing that happened this week that is even worth talking about.
I don't know. You know what happened?
Only Samoa Joe's promo.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe's promo.
Joe is
Wait,
fine.
wait, he basically called Brock his bitch, so that's quite nice.
God, his head is like getting to Byron level size fatness.
Ego? Byron's got an ego, but it's just a false ego for his self.
No, I actually mean Byron has a very physically large head, like Prince Albert status. A-Train, not the dick piercing.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, or not your actual Prince, Meef, from times past. No, I don't think Byron can wear a flex fit hat. I think we should try to get him to wear a large, extra large flex fit on the show and see if it fits him.
Nothing fits around that giant head.
Except for the fucking Ring of Saturn.
So when is the Australia Super Show? That's coming up really soon, isn't it?
Oh, it's Australia? I got all excited. I thought it was Austria and that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be there.
Oh my God.
Instead, I really hope our good Australian friend Andre Nichols is there in the front row, and I promise to watch that thing you sent me. I will watch it this weekend. I just haven't yet, but I promise I will if you're here.
All right. So
Andre.
First of all, I gotta say everybody should watch the UFC 25 Years in Short documentary on Matt Hughes, because there's some of my footage from Ultimate Matt Hughes that they use in there. It's the new version is talking about his comeback, but even when he did his walk back to the ring, they used some of the footage that I did from his Ultimate Matt Hughes thing.
Yeah, so just look for the stuff that's out of focus and has bad sound.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And shaky.
And have you heard that? First of all, two things I wanted to talk to you about, Casey.
Okay.
The split in the Jackson Winklejohn camp. Now the Cowboy Cerrone has basically defected and is trying to take half the camp with him, and has heat with Winklejohn and Genghis.
Oh, man, he's an honorary Tongan now. This is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to come of it, but it's kind of crazy that the Jackson Winklejohn camp has all this weird dissension now.
It's going to be awesome when they split up and one is just the Jackson camp and one is the Winklejohn camp.
Well,
it's
going to be the Cowboy camp and then the Jackson Winklejohn camp. I mean, Cowboy's like taking some of the other trainers and some other people, I guess, and he's out on the ranch doing his own thing.
So if you had to pick name alone without knowing of either camp, you're going to go to the Cowboy camp. That sounds manly as fuck.
I think a lot of the up and comers would for sure. And Cowboy's definitely got his friends, and he's been like a team leader there for a long, long time. And
Cowboy will teach you how to take an ungodly amount of punishment, but have this extremely long career, even though you fight every week.
Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, I find that to be interesting. But Cowboy versus Mike Perry is November 10th, by the way, which should be just a slobber knocker, as JR would say. That is the real, true slobber knocker. Those are two boys that are just going to punch the shit out of each other until one of them falls down.
They keep putting Cerrone in these fights, and they're always fucking fun. Like, he's always entertaining to watch.
Yeah, and I think that's at the 25th anniversary event. But there's some bigger ones before that. We've got UFC 229, October 6th, very soon, Khabib versus McGregor. Yeah. What's Connor have to say about that? And,
I just got to say salam alaikum. That's what I got to say.
I doubt that's what he's got to say about it. He's still he's trying to push this proper 12. You got to drink my proper 12. His new Irish whiskey that him and Dana are hawking everywhere. Anyway, of course that card.
I named it after me, Dick Justin. It's a proper 12 centimeters.
You've got some great fights on there. The
fully erect, Justin. Fully erect. 12 centimeters.
Look, you want to talk about fully erect? Michelle Waterson versus Felice Herrick. It's happening. Like two of my favorite female fighters of all time. It's like watching gerbils eat each other that are both your pets. It's not fun. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. One of them gets hurt and gets replaced with like Chris Cyborg and just kills your boner for the rest of your life.
Anyway, yeah, and Tony Ferguson versus Pettis is on that card too. There's a bunch of great fights on that card.
Dude, Ferguson versus Pettis, which is like a fucking afterthought at this point, but that's going to be a dope match.
There'll be some fire in that match. I think Tony wins that fight fairly easily, but Pettis is still crafty. The weirder one is the New York Madison Square Garden event has the headlining match of TBA versus TBD. They literally have that up on their website for the promotional card. There is no headliner for the Madison Square Garden
Because
card.
they stole my fucking building, Justin. They can TDB these nuts, Justin.
Sorry, Vince. But of course, there is somebody that would be perfect for this card. There's two somebodies that would be perfect for this card.
CM Punk.
No, we're not.
How about Phil?
Phil Brooks? There's
How about you, Phil McCrevis? Hell.
There's a certain rematch that should happen with a certain guy that just became eligible to fight again by that time.
How about you fill my balls on your chin, Justin?
A certain guy named John Jones is he got his suspension handed down as 15 months retroactive, which means
the Martian Manhunter in action.
He is available late October, which means he could, in fact, be the headliner for this card on November 3rd. And
against Brock Lesnar.
No, I think he should fight. What's his face that he had the really good fight with when he was champion? Why can't I think of his name? Not Jake Strong. The one that's like Jake Strong. Why am I blanking on his name? Blonde hair.
Gustafsson.
Yeah, thank you.
Joseph Mengele.
How am I drawing a blank on Gus? Anyway, that would be a great fight.
I kind of like Meef's idea of Joseph Mengele being a fighter. I don't know why. Just so, you throw his skeleton in there. Oh, it'd be great.
Anyway, it absolutely should happen.
Yeah, dude, John Jones beating the shit out of a Nazi skeleton would be amazing.
I don't know. I don't know why that is blank. I don't know if there's GSP or something, but they got to put something big on that card.
Like my dick.
I mean, right now they have the Dustin Poirier Nate Diaz fight, but it's not for a belt. There's, they got Jacare versus David Branch on there, but it's just like there's no names, there's no fire. The last two Madison Square Garden cards had like 2 or 3 belts being defended. There's no belt.
I feel bad because I don't know who the fuck David Branch is, and I feel like I should.
Yeah, he's good, but I mean, and then you've got Rockhold versus Weidman just kind of thrown in there, but neither of them are ranked that high right now. And then you've got like Groovy Lando Venata's got a fight. So there's some guys with some fights. It could be a great card, but Jacare can't headline it.
No, he can't. As much as I like doing the alligator arms every time he gets mentioned, and I'm doing them now, even though you can't see me on camera, Jacare is not a main eventer in Madison Square Garden.
What about Justin versus Zack Sabre Jr.?
Oh, let's go. Some orienteering with Napalm Death.
That's going to happen.
Light tube match.
That's going to happen. The light tube match between me and because I want Zach to prove that he's some kind of legit badass. It's not about weapons. There's not going to be any weapons except my wallet chain when I choke him out with my wallet chain.
My fists are my weapons, Candido. I don't need no tables. I don't need no chairs. My fists are my weapons, Candido.
Meef, have you got more shows to go to tomorrow, or are you done?
No, I'm not going to the Wembley show that's going on for Progress, so I'm actually going home.
Oh shit! So Wembley is Davey Boy Smith wrestling fucking Bret Hart? Like what the fuck?
Oh Jesus! Well, we're glad that you've had a happy birthday. We're happy you made it through another year. How old are you, Meef?
40.
48? 49 now? 30.
31? 31. I feel like there's some kayfabing of the ages going around on Fire Pro.
You're not that. You're clearly older than that.
No, dude. His mustache is older than that.
No, his mustache is a lot younger than that.
It's not there. It's gone.
God, I know.
I know. Thank God. I appreciate you for doing that.
Made
Well, we don't look like brothers now, so
made the Fire Pro Wrestling edit fucking updated. Yeah, we can just wrestle as you with the mask though, because he did make a Phantasma outfit. So there's Phantasma, there's Meefloaf as himself, and then there's Meefloaf as Snow White as an attire.
My lord. Well,
Yeah.
which is a legit attire.
Yeah, and he was really sure to give you knee pads in that outfit. So I'm not saying what Byron's imagining you doing to him in that outfit, but
I
it's pretty
think we all
apparent.
know. I think it's very apparent.
Yeah.
I was just
Anyway.
gonna have you be naked from the waist down, other than the skirt, and Byron changed it because I even gave you like flesh-colored panties, so it looked like you were showing us something, and it just didn't. He didn't do it.
Well, I've got to sneak away now because I have to get up for work at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Or actually, I have to be at work at 3 a.m. tomorrow on
Gross.
East Coast time. So you'll probably still be awake, Casey. It'll be 11 o'clock your time when I'm getting up.
I don't know, man. I'm like an old person on the weekends. It depends on how scintillating the rest of my comic book stack is.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to Spider-Man it up and shoot some gooey webs all over the place.
Oh, I have been, but I've been told I'm a menace because I keep doing it. So I don't want those newspaper articles about me.
Oh, no. All right, Meef. Well, happy birthday from Jimmy V, who decided that we weren't cool enough to hang out with today, and Byron, who is probably in lockup again, who I will send his own bail money shortly.
Yeah.
And for the professor, the maybe soon to be interim champion of the name game.
You can call him interim all you want, but I got me fucking belts. 2 weight classes.
True.
It's a solid 12 centimeters.
God, the best quote at that press conference was when he was like, "What are you talking about? You're the champ. You beat a real estate agent for your belt."
You
That
know
was good.
what? That's sad because Sting is a real estate agent and he's one of Me's favorite wrestlers.
Oh,
And he beat
boy.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, no, not when he was a real estate agent. But he is, dude. That's how he gets all his money. It's not wrestling. He's fucking real estate Steve, man.
I believe it.
Now, there's a story
The
about
other
it. Quick
Steve.
one. I'll do a very quick one. Frank Trigg went to TNA, and he's like, holy shit, it's Real Estate Steve. I know that guy. He didn't know he was Sting. He just bought a house from him or something.
He had
He's
actually
like,
bought
what's my
property
real...
from him.
Yeah, he's like, what's my fucking realtor doing here? Oh, no, he's just one of the greatest wrestlers of all time,
It's amazing. All right. I'm going to go eat some more of your crackers, Meef, for your birthday. So,
Cool.
for Meefloaf, for the professor, for Byron, who's not here, for Jimmy, who's got a better life than all of us. Until next time, stay calm and stay in the mix.